Hi everybody. Today is Friday, May 8th, 2020. I hope you're all having a good day so far. I miss all of you. Today after I read a chapter from Ready Freddy, then there'll be a math lesson. Okay, so we're on chapter 3. It's called Oh No. Robbie and I dropped our backpacks off in my room and raced outside. We climbed up the ladder to my treehouse and looked out the window. "Oh no!" I cried. "What?" "The nest is empty." "What?" said Robbie, pushing me to the side. "How can that be? Those babies weren't old enough to fly." I guess they were. What a bummer. I was having fun watching them. Just then I got a sick feeling in my stomach. "You don't think the neighbor's cat got them?" I asked Robbie. "I sure hope not. We'd better do some investigating and find out." Robbie always wanted to do a little investigating. He pulled his magnifying glass out of his pocket and climbed down the ladder. "What are you looking for?" I asked as I followed him down. "Clues." "What kind of clues?" "Cat and bird clues," Robbie said with his nose to the ground. "Like what?" These are the pictures. "Hello, like maybe feathers and some bones?" "Yuck," I said. "Well, you didn't think the cat and the bird were going to play together, did ya?" I was about to answer when I saw it lying there on the ground. In fact, I almost stepped on it. "Robbie, look!" This is the picture. And that's the end of chapter 3. A really short chapter today. So tomorrow I'll read chapter 4. Today in math we're going to learn about telling time to the half hour using an analog clock. So we're on lesson 7. So make sure that you have either your workbook turned to this page or you've torn it out of your workbook. Okay, when we say that an hour is half past, then the minute hand points to the 6, like on our analog clock on this page. The minute hand is pointed to the 6. The hour hand is between the 10 and the 11. So the hour is 10 because the hour is not yet pointed to the 11. So that means we're still on the 10 o'clock hour. And then when the minute hand is pointed to the 6, we say it's half past 10 or 10:30. So I'd like you to, with a red crayon, trace over the hour hand, the one between the 10 and the 11, color that one red, and then the minute hand trace over with a blue crayon. The one pointed to the 6, that's the minute hand. Now, when it's half past an hour, or we say the hour and 30, then this is what the hands look like. The hour hand would be halfway between the 10 and 11 because it's half past an hour. The minute hand would point to the 6, just like you see on my screen. Now, remember I said we say half past 10 with the time that's shown on this clock, or we say 10:30. So, on your paper it says half past, and it's half past 10. So you write a 10 on the line. Okay, on the next page, at the top it says, an analog clock can show time to the half hour. A half hour is 30 minutes. That means the minute hand has gone halfway around the clock. Now, in that green bubble, the helpful hint says The hour hand points between the 4 and 5. The minute hand points to the 6. It is 4:30. So if you look at the numbers going around the clock, they count by fives. So from the 12 to the 1 is 5 minutes. The 1 to the 2 is 10 minutes, then 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's why we say this time says 4:30. It's 30 minutes past 4. So when you're counting the minutes by fives, if you are at the 1, it's 5 past, then 10 past at the 2, 15 past at the 3, 20 minutes past at the 4, 25 minutes past at the 5, and 30 minutes past when the minute hand is on the 6. So this clock says it is 4:30, so trace over the 4, or you can say 4:30. They're both correct. They're two different ways to say the time, either 4:30 or 4:30. And look carefully at where the hour hand is. The hour hand is halfway past the 4, so it's halfway between the 4 and the 5. So the hour is still 4. It's not to the 5 o'clock hour yet. Okay, then it tells you to use your clocks, but we don't have clocks because we're not in the classroom. But it says tell what time is shown. Write the time. Okay, so look at the first clock. It says 4:30. What is the hour? So look at the hour hand. The hour hand is red. It's halfway between the 9 and the 10. It's not to the 10 o'clock hour yet, so it's 9:30. So write a 9 on the line. Number 2, 4:30. Well, the hour hand is between the 1 and the 2. It's not to the 2 o'clock hour yet, so it's 1:30. Or we could say 1:30. Number 3, 4:30. Find the hour hand, the red hour hand. It's between the 6 and the 7, so it's 6:30 because it's not to the 7 yet. Or we could say it's 6:30. Number 4, this time it's 3:30 because it's between the 3 and the 4. Or we could say it's 3:30. At the bottom it says, it is 8:30. Explain what 8:30 means. So to somebody at home, I want you to talk about what does 8:30 mean. Okay, let's go on to the next page. Okay, now you're going to tell what time is shown and write the time. So I'll help you with number 5, and then I want you to do number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 on your own. Ask somebody at home if you need help. So number 5 is 8:30. Well, we have to look at the hour hand. The hour hand is between the 10 and 11. It's not to the 11 yet, so it's 10:30. So write a 10 on the line. Then I want you to do number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 on your own. You need to write the number on the line. Remember, you're looking at the hour hand, the red, shorter hour hand. Okay, number 13. Jen's class is leaving for a field trip to the zoo at 10 o'clock. The class arrives at the zoo 30 minutes later. What time do they arrive at the zoo? So they're leaving for their field trip to the zoo at 10 o'clock. The class arrives at the zoo 30 minutes later. What time do they arrive at the zoo? It would be half past what hour? Number 14. Nate's football practice ends at 4:30. Show this time on the clock. If practice lasts 1 hour, what time did it start? Write the time. It would be half past what hour? Remember, his football practice ends at 4:30. So your clock should look like mine. If practice lasts 1 hour, what time did it start? Write the time on the line. Then at the bottom, we're doing some writing with our math. What is one difference between the minute hand and the hour hand? I want you to write it in words on the line. Think about what an hour hand looks like and what the minute hand looks like. And I want you to write about it, then talk to somebody at home about it. Okay, make sure if you have questions on your math that your moms or dads let me know. Okay? Have a good day, everybody.